And welcome back. Hey, if you like cross-country skiing, this event is for you. Look at this guy right here. It is the Gatineau Loppet, and it's coming February 16th. With us right now, it's the president of the Gatineau Loppet, Claude Laramée. Hello, Claude. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. You look happy. You look healthy because you're a cross-country skier yourself.
Yes, I am. I was born in the region. Gatineau Park is just 10 minutes away from my home. I've always skied.
Yeah.
And I still ski. I'm very fervent of healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, it's important. Can I ask, I showed this guy already, so is this the mascot for the Gatineau Loppet?
Yeah, we have a mascot at the Gatineau Loppet. His name is Loppet.
Loppet.
Loppet, yeah. And this is a baby.
Yeah.
Our mascot had a lot of babies recently. So,
Did he?
Yeah.
So this is one of the babies.
One of the babies, and
Right.
this one's for you.
Keep them safe and happy. The Gatineau Loppet. So you're celebrating. First of all, can I ask you what a loppet is? That seems like a very odd word, a loppet.
Yeah, it's a Scandinavian term for long distance ski events.
Okay. And you're celebrating 40 years this year?
Yeah, it's the 40th anniversary of the Gatineau Loppet. We're a member of the World Loppet Federation, which includes 20 races all around the world. It's always the best race, long distance race in each country.
Okay.
We were created in 39 years ago, soon 40 years. We're a baby of the Canadian Ski Marathon.
Mm-hmm.
The Canadian Ski Marathon is an event that's not timed, and some of the people doing the marathon at that time wished to have a race, so they created La Rivière Rouge. Then it became the Gatineau 55, and now it's the Gatineau Loppet.
Okay. So we're seeing some footage here. I'm guessing that this would be from previous Loppets?
Yeah, there's Loppet.
Yeah, there he is. Big fella. Oh, sorry, but it's a lady. Is Loppet a lady?
Yeah.
Because she had babies, right?
Yes.
So just
Yeah.
making sure. Okay, so how far are people skiing? It's a pretty long distance.
There's numerous distances.
There is?
Yeah,
Okay.
and the weekend is separated. Saturday is the Classic Technique Day and Fat Bike Day. So Fat Bike, they're doing 10, 20, and 40K.
Okay.
Classic Technique, they're doing 5, 15, 27, or 51 kilometers.
Wow. A fat bike. So that's obviously, I'm guessing, a bike with just big tires on it.
Yeah, it's a new trend. It's very trendy.
Yeah.
The big fat tires that are made to run on snow or ice. And there's fat bike trails in Gatineau Park, but we're presenting an event. It's our third year with fat bikes.
Okay. Now there's a schedule, obviously, for all the races?
Yeah, like I mentioned, Saturday is Classical Technique Day, and on the Sunday it's Free Technique. So Free Technique, you can either do the classic style, classic technique, or the skate technique. And for that technique, we have a 10, a 27, and a 51 kilometer race. And we also have the Canadian Snowshoe Championship that we're holding on the Sunday around noon.
Wow, okay.
A 5K and a 10K.
Okay, so snowshoeing obviously is a little different from skiing. I mean, you've got these fancy shoes on. Now, where would the trails be? Would they be the same trails as the skiing?
They're right close to our start and finish area, and they're Gatineau Park snowshoe trails, the usual trails that people do go snowshoeing.
Okay, so how many people would be participating in those events? For the snowshoeing?
Snowshoeing is less popular than the cross country, so there's about 100 skiers that are expected for this championship.
Wow. We're hoping for good weather on the weekend of the 16th. I have to ask you that though, but what happens if there is poor weather? I know we're Canadian, I know it's outdoors, but it could get, because we've experienced temperatures into the -40s. I mean, are you still going through with it?
Yeah, it happens. We've had some years where it was very cold. What we usually do, we would shorten, let's say, the 51 kilometers down to 40, 42 kilometers. and start an
Well,
hour.
now it sounds easy. Yeah. Yeah. Shorten it down. It's only
Yes.
42 kilometers. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the people that do the 51 kilometer, they usually train for it.
I can
They're
imagine.
used to doing long distances.
You'd have to. Wow,
Yes.
that is a long distance. Okay, so you'd shorten down some things. You'd put
Shorten
some
down,
precautions in.
take off a little later
Okay.
to give time to warm up a bit.
Now, 95% of the participants are actually, they're just amateurs. They're just people that just like being a part. This is very important to you, right?
Yes, absolutely. The Gatineau Loppet is just like the Ottawa race weekend, the Ottawa Marathon. You have the elite runners that come for a race to win prizes and things, but Mr. and Mrs. Everyday Runner, they go for the atmosphere and the services that are offered. It's the same thing with the Gatineau Loppet. We've got feeding stations all along our courses, like in a marathon. We give you warm water instead of cold water, or energy drinks. We have snacks, energy snacks, bananas and things like that, all along the course. So on a 51K, you would have 5 feeding stations.
Okay.
So we feed you. And
that's good.
We give you something to drink all
That's
all
good.
along.
Very good. GatineauLoppet.com for all the details in this very cool event.
Yeah.
Wow. So how many participants do you think you'll have in total for the whole weekend?
Our goal is 2,500. The last few years we were around 2,200, but because it's the 40th anniversary and we have a few special items that we're presenting, we hope to get
That's
the 2,500.
Gatineau Loppet happening on February 16th weekend. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
More coming up on Daytime.